This is the Making Waves Mindset Show with your hosts, Richard Biase
and Dave Moskowitz. Learn from our journey as we share the ups and downs
of being your own boss.
All right, welcome everyone to the Making Waves Mindset Show.
Welcome.
Welcome. We hope you are continuing to make waves, dream bigger, and take action.
Yes, thank you. And don't forget, subscribe. If you enjoy what we're putting out there, if you're enjoying our voices, if you enjoy watching us on the many platforms, subscribe.
Absolutely.
And remember, if you don't like us, send it to someone who might.
It's true. You might not like this one episode, but you're probably thinking of someone who would graciously benefit from the power and wisdom.
Yeah. And leave a comment. Yeah. You know, we want to hear the feedback. If it's good feedback, if it's bad feedback, we really don't mind.
Yeah.
Send the good, send the bad. Just let us know. Let us know what you're enjoying. Let us know what you're not enjoying. You want to hear more of something? You want to hear less of something? If our journey is exhausting and you're not enjoying it, which you probably are, because who wouldn't want to listen to our beautiful voices over a podcast and see our beautiful heads on YouTube? You know, if leave us some information. Let us know. Say, you know what, we want to hear more about your businesses. We want to hear more about this part of your business, financials, or we want to hear about your struggles. We want to hear, just let us know, because, you know, we go back and forth with conversations about, okay, what topic should we come up with? What guests should we bring on? You know, where should we focus our journey? And, you know, it is about our journey. It's about me and Richard getting into business, getting out of the 9-to-5 rat race, getting into doing something we enjoy, and fulfilling our personal family lives. Right?
Absolutely. And we want to encourage you. We want you to hear the ups and the downs and not have regret, not live a whole life written by someone else. As I put in the previous episode to this, you know, you are the author of your book. Take charge. Don't have regrets. There's nothing wrong with dreaming bigger, and that is not selfish. That is not at all selfish. If you want something, we are going to tell you to go get it, and we're going to bring on people, and you're going to hear from our mindset and our successes and failures about how to make that happen. And so subscribe, write a review, star rating. We're on video, as Dave mentioned, YouTube, Rumble, the larger video platforms. We need to diversify. We need to get our voices and our beautiful faces out there, Dave.
That's right.
They say I was told once, true story, back in my high school era, I have a face for radio. Somebody
yeah.
It's really white right now. I got all this light beaming on me through the front window, but my gosh.
Got to get you to a warm country, get that tan. That's what I still have, my tan, which is,
you look
pretty. It's the black coming off my shirt, just making
I think
it look
no
darker.
for real. I think so. I think that plays off with the lighting, right? So
definitely. Well, we are going to talk about mindset today. You know, Making Waves Mindset Show. We are going to get into the more mindset talk today. So, you know, I have saw something the other day in terms of some mindset comments from your Instagram. So let's sort of dive into that a bit. Let our listeners know, in case they don't follow you on Instagram, in case they haven't seen it, which, you know, probably most people who listen to us did not see the comments back about a comment you said about somebody's mindset. So let's dive into that a bit.
You know, Dave, I was truly shocked. I was truly blown away at the response that I received. Not the positive comment that I had made, but the negativity. The dozens of negative comments. And it was surrounding Elon Musk. Everyone knows Elon Musk. The guy is a genius. He is an innovator. He takes risks and takes action. He doesn't sit on the sidelines and bicker and complain about things in life. And the post, this was on social media. It was surrounding that he's apparently on track to become the world's first trillionaire. That's
wonderful.
That's a pretty exciting achievement. Absolutely.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
And Dave, you want to know what my crime was?
What's that? Tell me what the keyboard pirates told you your crime was.
Yeah, the keyboard pirates.
What was your big crime?
It was me congratulating him in the post, going unstoppable. When you dream big and take action, the results speak for themselves.
As my good friend Greta always says, how dare you?
That's right. How
How
dare
dare you?
I?
How
How
dare you?
dare I instill a positive mindset and wish someone great success and
Right?
highlight the fact that they took risk. They did something that 99% of the people don't want to do. And the comments, my gosh, where do we start? Shut up, shut the fuck up. It went on and on.
I like that one.
It literally, I'm
Just
gonna
plain
have to
old, just plain old shut up.
just plain old shut up, right?
That's
And
awesome.
the icons, and you know what it highlighted for me is this disconnect that we have in society when it surrounds our ability to have a positive relationship with wealth,
Right.
positive relationship with success. We
Mhm.
have a whole group of people who are being taught to be miserable, taught that they have a victim mentality, and that is the only way that they can operate in their mindset.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it
hold
was,
on, hold on. Let's back it up a little second.
yeah,
It's not just in wealth. It's just being
I think it's
positive.
everywhere.
Just
Yeah.
being positive, right?
Mhm.
Just
People did
having
not
that
like that
mindset of
positivity.
positivity, right?
And it's troubling because this victim mentality is, as you say, David, saturated everywhere.
Yep.
People here, I think, are of the opinion that they are only allowed to work one job, that they have no other aspirations of generating other income streams. They want to live a very boring, mundane life. And I'll call it out for what it is.
Yep.
It's despicable. It's disgusting. I'm congratulating someone who took, whether or not the finer details of him truly starting some of his business entrepreneurships on his own. The fact is, he's a part of these organizations and has elevated them to such success that it is innovative and revolutionized the world.
Right.
So where's the disconnect, Dave? Like, what is going on right now in our world that we have people so upset that I'm spreading the positive mindset, going, listen, this is what happens when you take action.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what I think it is? It's people not happy with their own direction in lives, right? When you're not happy with your own
you nailed
direction
it.
in your life,
You
you
nailed
are
it.
then in a bad mindset. You are then in a bad place. So any positivity that comes in around you, you're like, nah, screw them. No,
Yeah.
no, that's not good. That's not
Yeah.
good. And you're always what's the word? You're almost at a controversial mindset, right? So you everything that comes into you is negative. It's not I'm happy for the guy next to me that's doing
No.
really well and that was promoted at work. I'm jealous of him and how did he get that? And
Yeah.
how was he able to do that? And you know, even to bring myself into this, I got that a lot in a lot of the positions that I held at companies that I worked for because I was new to the company or new to the role,
Yes.
and I was able to get a promotion. Well, the negative mindset was around me was, well, how'd you get into there? How did you do that? How were you able to do
Mhm.
this? You haven't been here long enough. You haven't been around doing this long enough. Whereas, you know, you look at the comment that you put on somebody who's becoming potentially a trillionaire, which is crazy to say, right? Just the amount of money is incredible.
But people, Dave, were even saying that nobody in the world should have that amount of money. Who are you to
Yeah,
tell me what you can and can't make?
sure.
Like, are you that narrow-minded that you're going to sit there and collect your minimum wage? Where does it say that that's all you're allowed to make? It
Right,
doesn't. Go
right.
out there and create something. Be
Sure.
something. Be a leader in your community, because
Yeah,
when you excel yourself, people around you should, for the most part, be supported, be encouraged, and
right.
they themselves will change to be better individuals. But like, you're going to just settle for a minimum wage and complain that somebody has $1 trillion or is on that track is because they did something. Like you said, they took action.
Yeah.
Why did you get it? Well, why are you asking why? What are you doing yourself to improve your ability to get there?
The question shouldn't be why, it should be how.
Hmm.
How did you get there?
Yeah.
Tell me how you got there so that I can get there,
Are you
right?
listening to the Making Waves Mindset community, our tribe? No, but for real, this is our
Yeah,
community.
exactly.
You know, I
Yeah,
spoke about it on the solo show. It's like, this is our community. Are you listening to us and like-minded entrepreneurs and people who are not afraid to speak about the ups and downs? Or are you spending time watching streaming services all day and playing
right.
video games? Because we know that's what those people are doing.
Yeah,
I hear it. I talk to people almost daily like you, Dave, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna, chill. It's gonna be a certain subscriber series day and chill
right.
series,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
really?
yeah. And then how was your
What?
day? How was your day yesterday? Oh, such a
It's
busy day.
terrible. Yeah,
No, it's busy,
busy.
busy, busy day.
Oh,
Well,
busy.
what'd you do? Oh, I had so many things to do. Okay, how many hours of Netflix did you watch?
Yes, right?
Yeah. Oh, busy day.
Busy there. I think Dave and I we've been mindful of using the word busy because we don't think it's an appropriate word. We think it's a filler word
It is.
that people use to, showcase that there's something really going on that's not.
Yep.
You can be occupied. Yes, your day can be full of stuff, but I don't know, Dave. I was shocked, but I was not shocked, but I didn't realize how bad it was. And it goes back to episode, I think, 33 with Rocky,
Mhm.
when he expressed, and there's the book out there by Harv Eker, The Millionaire Mindset. If
Right.
you have a bad relationship with money, this is how you view the world.
Yep.
$100,000 is evil. $1 million is evil. And when you get to those points, you're evil if you
Yeah.
decide to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I
know?
like speaking of social media, I saw
Yes.
something come out today or yesterday about the state of Florida
Incredible, eh?
in relation to, let me just pull it up here and read it. I'd like all of our listeners to listen to this. This is something I've been saying for years. I've been saying this,
You and
that
me both
it's
have been
lacking.
saying this.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
lacking. Oh, geez.
I think it's gone.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I just noticed that.
That is so interesting.
It's very interesting,
Well,
but
you know what? This goes back to censorship.
it could very well be a censorship issue.
Yeah.
And what Dave found was from Ron DeSantis, who's the governor of Florida, and he is promoting financial education and financial literacy in their schooling system. He's incorporating that into everyday aspect of a child, student, young adult's learning education. And that is huge because we don't do that in Canada. Many
Yeah.
states don't do that. I don't even know where else it's done in the world.
So here I found the news article. So
Hit it,
which
Dave.
that was scary that it got desensitized or they took the story down real quick. From this morning, maybe 3 hours ago that
Yeah.
I sent it to you?
Yeah.
All right. So it says here, and this is from CNBC. So Florida is officially the largest state to mandate a financial literacy course for high school graduation.
Incredible.
On Tuesday, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed Bill SB 1054 into law. Legislation was unanimously passed by both the
Incredible.
state House of Representatives and the Senate in early March. What the bill is doing with financial literacy is really providing a foundation for students that's going to be applicable in their lives regardless of what path they take. That's a direct quote from DeSantis. This is something I've been saying for so long.
Yeah.
Why are we not taught financial literacy in high school? Why? The first thing they did to me when I was going into college, 17 years old, day one, orientation, Seneca College. Guess who was in the main lobby areas? Credit card companies. Signing me up to a credit card at 17 years old. What on earth?
Yeah.
What on earth did I know about managing money at 17 years old?
There's more for our listeners to understand. It's about building credit history. It's about building a responsible relationship with how to pay debts. What are good debts? What are bad debts? About having responsibility. If you can't afford it and you can't buy it in cash, you probably shouldn't be putting it on a credit card,
Exactly.
But this is our society.
But this, and maybe you don't agree with DeSantis, maybe you don't like him. This financial literacy putting into schools, remarkable.
It's incredible.
Such a massive step forward. We will see the benefits of this in 10, 15 years.
Well, Florida will see the benefit of it until other state governors or premiers in Canada.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Florida will see the benefit, and it's because you're going to have people who understand money coming out of high school, going into college, understanding money, understanding taxes, understanding what they have to pay, understanding how to put away money, how to spend money, what money's actually worth. It's not as easy as what we teach us in elementary school about a dime is a dime, a nickel is a nickel, and they add up to 15. And that's good, but that's garbage because it does nothing for you later in life. Unless your family is teaching you money and how to save it and how to put it away, but really your brain probably even can't comprehend money unless you're remarkably smart growing up, right? If you're above your time, because there are a lot of youth who are educationally advanced, but if you're average, you're not going to understand financial literacy until you're at a high school level learning and working part-time jobs and understand, okay, this is how much money I'm making here. This is how much money I'm going to need. This is what I need to pay taxes on. This is what it's going to look like when I get out of college. This is what a mortgage means. This is all that kind of stuff needs to be taught to you.
But Dave, why are people who are still unsure about this not taking the time to read and learn? Like I've recently been talking to someone who wants to operate a business, but together as a family unit, they're terrified about even considering the opportunity to refinance their home. And they don't understand that, but they don't want to know that. And I'm like, would you not want to retire early and create wealth? Like, I don't understand. It's not just me talking from a real estate investment portfolio or that side of the house. It's doesn't this have curiosity for you? Like, and then it goes back to the social media pirates, the miserable victim mentality that's being played.
Yeah.
Here's somebody in a state encouraging you to learn it, but why are you not interested in learning it? Why
Right.
would you not want to excel? And then you complain that houses are too expensive.
Right.
Rent is too expensive. First off, I'm going to go on another tangent here. Nowhere does it ever say that you have to reside in an urban location like Montreal, Toronto, or Lower Mainland BC. If it's too expensive, relocate. I
Right.
did it.
Right.
You can do it. Go to beautiful Yorkton, Saskatchewan. You can work remotely on your computer. You can find job opportunities. Go to Lethbridge, Alberta. Go to the Maritimes. There are opportunities, financial, smart opportunities to take advantage of. But for some reason, we have a group of people who feel a level of entitlement to, I need to play the victim card. I'm not going to do anything to better myself. I'm just going to sit and sulk in an urban area like Toronto and complain that everything's too expensive, but not doing the research. So I have to give Ron DeSantis huge credit. Like, when you sent me that, I was like, wow, this is a first.
Yeah. Well, I hope it works. I hope it goes through. It sounds like it is go through and it's all signed off. And the rest of I was just reading the rest of the article there while you were talking. It sounds like a whole bunch of other states that have signed up to it as well. So looks like it'll go across. Hopefully Canada can get their head around it as well. Just like Rocky was saying, financial literacy, talking about money,
It's important.
people get scared about it, but it's so important. It's so important to talk about. And especially as a family unit, and especially as you are getting older and getting out of high school to become a person of your own and on your own 2 feet, you need to know about that kind of stuff. It wasn't taught to me enough.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to know I had a bad relationship with money throughout my college years and getting into my workforce, in getting into like a full career. I had bad money relationship. And then it was actually my wife who taught me financial literacy.
It's
And
important. That's huge.
then I took a personal interest into it, and that's when it actually started benefiting me.
And that's a great, Dave, that's an incredible story, because we often forget that people may see us as, well, who are these guys? Well, we're sharing those ups and downs, right? I was on the opposite spectrum. For the most part, we lived very modestly. It was kind of almost like a single income family. My dad was a school teacher. My mom stayed at home to raise my brother and I. But we had some knowledge because my mom would take us, we'd go to the bank, I'd sit and learn. I'm not saying the bank are your friends, but what I'm saying is I paid attention as a kid. And then it came to the point where I had 3 jobs in high school, 3 jobs in high school into college.
Oh, yeah.
Understanding what to do to save. And then people couldn't understand why I was doing things or had things or were successful in things that they weren't. And I said, well, this is what I did. And so when you try to share those lessons today, they don't want to hear it. So if there's something that Dave and I can help share to all of you, let us know. It's about your mindset. We want you, as you make your entrepreneurial transition, or you want to continue working the 9 to 5, but you want a business on the side, whatever that may be, start finding those financial education type books. Find Robert Kiyosaki when he talks about Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and finding out which side of the quadrant you belong in. Yeah. There's nothing wrong in wanting more in life. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have, a boat in Hawaii and a beautiful villa, and, do it.
What do we say? Dream bigger.
Dream bigger.
Right?
Don't be afraid. Get the positive mindset, and it will help encompass every aspect of your life.
You want to be trillionaire number 2?
Do it.
Do it. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. let people have as much money as they want. If they can be a consumer, as long as they're not, I'll put caveats on as much money as you can. As long as you're not in the criminal mindset, as long as you're not selling drugs, selling sex slaves, selling work slaves,
Yeah, and
as long
rightly
as you're,
so. Of
as
course.
long as you're not financing blood diamonds, stuff that is, morally
Build a
wrong.
business. Yeah.
But if you are honestly out there building your business, doing it the best you can, putting your best foot forward, what's wrong with making good money? Shouldn't be anything wrong with it.
There shouldn't be anything wrong with it.
Yep.
Don't get caught up in closing. Don't get caught up for those maybe, in that college type person or wanting to go back to school. If you can't afford post-secondary education, don't go into debt to do it.
Yeah.
Find other strategies, take some time off. Is it really necessary? Because I think that is the first cliff that students and young adults fall off and end up in these positions. That's where it starts. That's what I saw from my experience. The people around me, they had to do that. Well, why? They're not even working in the jobs that require any type of these industries or skills or paper. What did Dave Haynes say? It's just a piece of paper.
Yep.
Build some responsibility and understand what's going on. Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
All right.
Well,
I think we're good.
we are. That was our little rant for the day and a little episode on
Positive mindset rant. Okay.
That's it. Don't leave negative. This is a positive show, right? Don't leave negative. Don't drive
Don't
angry.
be those pirates online who are
That's
so
it.
jealous and upset that somebody's successful and they're going to sit at home and sulk and comment from their phones.
Yeah. Be happy.
Be
right?
happy.
Just be happy. Happy for the fellow people in your life that are
Doing great things.
Doing great things. Be encouraging. You will find that the better you treat your fellow person, the happier you'll be.
Yeah, 100%. Make those small acts of kindness.
That's it. Well, thanks for listening. It's been another great episode, Rich.
Of course, as always, send a comment, like, review, share, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And keep dreaming bigger.
Yes. Take action.
Make waves. In that order-ish.
Have a good day, everyone.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.